In a magical land filled with towering castles and enchanted forests, there lived a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She had long, golden hair that sparkled in the sunlight, bright blue eyes that twinkled with kindness, and a gentle smile that could warm even the coldest heart. Cinderella wore a simple blue dress with a white apron, and her feet were adorned with glass slippers that sparkled like diamonds. She lived in a grand castle with her fairy godmother, a wise old woman with silver hair and twinkling green eyes, who always wore a shimmering purple robe. One day, Cinderella decided to organize a surprise party for her best friend, a talking unicorn named Sparkle. Sparkle had a coat as white as fresh snow, a flowing mane of rainbow colors, and a magical horn that glowed like starlight. Cinderella knew that planning a party in secret would be a challenge, especially with all the magical creatures in the enchanted forest who loved to gossip. She took a deep breath and said to herself, "I must be brave and face my fears of getting caught. This party is the right thing to do for my friend." Cinderella set out into the enchanted forest to gather supplies for the party. As she walked along the winding path, she encountered a group of mischievous pixies. The tiny creatures, no taller than Cinderella's thumb, had pointed ears and wore outfits made of colorful flower petals. Their wings shimmered like gossamer in the dappled sunlight. "Hello, Cinderella," they chirped in unison. "What are you up to today?" Cinderella hesitated, not wanting to reveal her secret. She took a deep breath and replied, "I'm just taking a walk and enjoying the beautiful day." As Cinderella continued her journey, she came across a wise old owl perched on a gnarled oak tree. The owl had soft, brown feathers and large, golden eyes that seemed to see right through her. "Hello, young one," the owl hooted softly. "I sense you are planning something special." Cinderella nodded, feeling a bit nervous. "Yes, Mr. Owl," she said. "I'm organizing a surprise party for my friend Sparkle, but I'm worried about keeping it a secret." The owl blinked slowly and replied, "Ah, the joy of thoughtful acts. Remember, true friends will appreciate your efforts, no matter what." Encouraged by the owl's words, Cinderella pressed on. She gathered colorful flowers for decorations, sweet berries for treats, and even convinced the fireflies to provide twinkling lights for the party. As she worked, she encountered more magical creatures who offered to help. A family of friendly bears with soft, brown fur and kind eyes helped carry the heavy supplies. A group of singing bluebirds with bright blue feathers and melodious voices promised to provide music for the celebration. The day of the surprise party arrived, and Cinderella's heart raced with excitement and nervousness. She led Sparkle through the enchanted forest, pretending they were going on a regular walk. As they approached a clearing, Cinderella could hear the soft rustling of creatures hiding behind trees and bushes. She took a deep breath and said, "Sparkle, I have a surprise for you." With those words, all the magical creatures of the forest jumped out, shouting, "Surprise!" Sparkle's eyes widened in delight, her rainbow mane shimmering with joy. The party was a huge success, filled with laughter, music, and magical moments. Cinderella watched as Sparkle danced with the pixies, shared stories with the wise owl, and enjoyed the delicious treats. Her heart swelled with happiness, knowing that her bravery and determination had paid off. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the forest, Sparkle approached Cinderella with tears of joy in her eyes. "Thank you, Cinderella," she said, nuzzling her friend gently. "This is the most wonderful surprise I've ever had." Cinderella hugged Sparkle tightly, realizing that facing her fears and standing up for what was right had created a magical moment they would both cherish forever.